is Coach Dana. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 essential skills of mountain biking. Number 1, probably the most important skill. Number 1, head up, eyes scanning ahead, at least 5 bike lengths. Number 2, 1 finger on each brake lever. Number 3, level pedals. Now we're going to go over each one at a time. First essential skill of mountain biking, head up, eyes scanning ahead. It's probably the most important thing to keep in mind when you're out on the trail. You want to be looking at least 5 bike lengths down the trail so that you can see obstacles and have time to react to those obstacles. You will go where you look. So it's important that you are looking where you want to end up, not at the obstacle right in front of you. Looking ahead will also just smooth everything out and make life a lot easier. So there's 3 ways to practice this skill before you actually go out on the trail. The most basic kind of beginner entry-level way to practice is find a long painted line like in a parking lot and look 5 bike lengths ahead of you and try to ride as far as you can on that line. The next kind of level up, intermediate way to practice this skill would be to raise that height a little bit, get a long board and lay it down on the ground. Look at the end of the board and try to stay on the board as long as you can. Most advanced way to practice this skill would be to find a long straight curb. And once you're on the curb, try to ride it as far as you can. To practice looking ahead, I have found a long straight crack in the lower parking lot at Quincy High. And I'm going to get on my bike, I'm going to see the crack in front of me, and then I'm going to look up at the end and ride it as far as I can. Essential mountain bike skill number 2, 1 finger on each brake lever at all times. You want as many fingers as you can have around your grips to provide you with stability, but at least 1 finger on the brake lever. If you have to use 2 because your brakes are difficult to pull, that's okay, but you want as few as possible, no more than 2. Essential mountain bike skill number 3 is level pedals. Now what that means is your pedals are not like this at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. They are level at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. This is so that you don't hit your pedal on rocks or roots or stumps or the side of the hill that is in the trail because we're mountain biking. So from a safety perspective, we always want level pedals when we are not pedaling. The second reason why you want to have level pedals, when you are going downhill in your shreddy position over challenging terrain, it gives you the ability to lean the bike in both directions. So again, the 3 essential skills of mountain biking that you always want to be thinking of when you're on the trail. Number 1, head up, eyes scanning ahead. Number 2, 1 finger on each brake lever at all times. Number 3, level pedals when you're not pedaling.